Okay, so good morning everyone. I am Dr. Ankita Shrikant Tekare, Assistant Professor from Zoology from Shri Shivaji Science College, Amravati. Today is your second day of the healthcare course, and I am going to deliver a presentation on biomedical sciences. Okay, so what is biomedical sciences? Biomedical science is the science at the heart of the healthcare. Everyone will use the service of biomedical scientists more than once during their life. Sample taken by doctor or nurse are usually sent to a pathology laboratory to be analyzed by a biomedical scientist. Biomedical science is one of the broadest area of modern science and underpins much of modern medicines. Biomedical science is divided into four different laboratory disciplines. That is, first one is infection science, second one is blood science, third one is cell science, and last is genetics and molecular pathology. In infection science, we can study on microbiology and virology. In blood science, we can study on clinical chemistry, hematology, transfusion, and immunology. In cell science, we can study on histology and cytology. First, we will see infection sciences, that is microbiology. Microbiology is the study of microorganisms such as bacteria, fungi, and parasites which cause a disease. Biomedical scientists identify these organisms and establish their sensitivity to a specific antibiotics. Virology is the study of viruses and the disease caused by them, such as German measles, HIV, and chickenpox. Virologists are involved in monitoring the effects of vaccine. Then blood sciences, which comes under clinical chemistry. Biomedical scientists analyze the blood and the other body fluids to detect enzymes, chemicals, and hormones to help the diagnosis of the disease, for example, diabetes and cancer. They also carry out toxicological studies, test kidney and liver function, and helps to monitor therapies. Now, blood sciences in transfusion science. Biomedical scientists identify blood groups for blood donation and ensure the correct blood group is matched to the patient due to receive the transfusion. They also make sure there is enough blood stock reserved for critical incidents such as road traffic, accidents, and operations. Now, blood science hematology. Hematology is the study of blood. In this discipline, hematologists are involved with the formation, composition, function, and disease of blood. Some of the diseases diagnosed in hematology are leukemia, malaria, and anemia. Now, blood sciences in immunology. Biomedical scientists in immunology deal with the conditions of the body's immune system and its role in infection diseases like allergy, tumor, growth tissue, grafts, and organ transplantation. Their work is particularly important in the monitoring and treatment of AIDS, autoimmune conditions, and allergies. In cell sciences, histology is the microscopical study of tissue sample to establish the cause of disease. Tissue may be taken during synergy or at post mortem. Diseases such as cancer are diagnosed by looking for abnormal features in tissues and cells. Cytology is the best known for screening cervical smear, but it also provides a non gynecological service, for example, bronchial washes and septum sets. Like histology, specialized techniques are used to prepare and study samples of cellular material. Now we'll see the genetics and molecular pathology. Genetics is the study of genes, genetic variation, and heredity in living organisms. It is generally considered a field of biology but intersects frequently with many other life sciences and is strongly linked with the study of information system. Molecular pathology is an emerging discipline within pathology which is focused in the study and diagnosis of disease through the examination of molecules within organs, tissue, or body fluids. Now, what do biomedical scientists do? Usually based in laboratories working in areas such as diagnosis, screening, monitoring, and research, they carry out investigation on tissue and body fluid samples. Every year in the UK, they handle over 150 million samples. It is estimated that over 70% of medical diagnoses are based on their laboratory test results. Without a biomedical scientist, diagnosis and treatment would be less effective. Now, biomedical science roles include AIDS and HIV diagnosis and treatment, blood donation, training, transfusion services, monitoring drug therapies, rapid response labs, food safety, journalism, teaching, infection control, etc. Working in biomedical science. So how you can work in biomedical science? The Health and Care Professional Council, that is HCPC, is the statutory regulator for biomedical scientists. It is a legal requirement for biomedical scientists practicing in the UK to be registered with the HCPC. Completing an IBMS accredited degree and a registration training portfolio will lead to aware of a certificate competence. This will enable you to apply for HCPC registration as a biomedical scientist. Now, studying biomedical science in IBMS, which is accredited by BSc honor degree in biomedical science, provides the academic knowledge and training you will need to work in biomedical science. You can study part-time or full-time with integrated and sandwich degree course offering lab placement as part of your training. What qualifications do I need to study biomedical science at university? You will need a level or equivalent in biology and chemistry, or GCSE, that is equivalent to maths. Biomedical scientists need an in-depth knowledge of anatomy, physiology, and pathology, which are all covered in an IBMS accredited degree. If you plan to work as a biomedical scientist, you should choose an IBMS accredited or HCPC approved degree. If your degree is not accredited by IBMS, any educational shortfall can be identified and your degree can be assessed. You may need to take additional modules on an IBMS accredited degree. Now, the skills you will gain studying biomedical science are highly valued by employers and relevant to whichever career path you take. That is observation, communication, project management, IT statistics, team working, interpretation, investigation, data analysis, problem solving, time management, critical thinking, etc. To work for the NHS, you will need to become HCPC registered and complete IBMS registration training portfolio. Graduates of an IBMS aggregated degree will have to complete their RTP in an IBMS approved lab. After completing the RTP, graduates can apply to be HCPC registered. Once you are HCPC registered, you can start your career as a biomedical scientist. What is the IBMS? The Institute of Biomedical Science is the professional body for biomedical scientists, support staff, and students. For over 100 years, the IBMS has been dedicated to the promotion, development, and delivery of excellence in biomedical sciences. It is governed through an elected council of representatives that allows its members the opportunity to share the way it operates. It expands your knowledge. It supports the includes, that is advice on placement, access to expert advice, member discount. Then it develop your skill. Okay, now connect with over 20,000 biomedical science professionals. Career planning. understanding who I am, then researching what's out there, then making choices, then making application and gaining experience. This is must be your career plan for the further studies. In understanding who I am means it's thinking about you. That is what's your criteria, what you want, your strength, your values, then what I have to offer, that is my skill and experience. Okay, then exploring what type of work it is, then different employers, further study what will be, then lifestyle, what's the availability. Okay, then making choices means take a decision, what is priority, then contingency plans. Okay, then making application means prepare CVs, covering letter, application forms, interview, assessment centers, etc. Then gaining experience means work experience, then internship, then job shadowing, then student activities, volunteering. This all come under this career planning. Then thinking about yourself, your skills and strength, that is through your experience, internship, work experience, placement, part-time work, volunteering, university societies, interest and other activities. What's important to you, that do you most want to use, are you a strongest, what are your career values or motivation, that is having autonomy, stability and security, enterprises, sense of purpose, variety, being in a team, leading a team, balanced lifestyle. Then researching your options means what career research you want, that is we have a wide range of resources online to help you identify, that is career options related to your degree, career options related to your interest, further study, working overseas and many more. CEC resources for life scientist. Okay, career and employable center, exploring your options. What is come under the CEC is environment, food, drink and other resources, biotechnology and health science, ecology and utilities, health. Okay, these all comes under the CEC resources. Then further study options is look at the resource on your website, talk to the academics here, talk to the postgraduate student, talk to the course provider, talk to the career advisors. In the national graduated labor market, you can see the graduates were more likely to be employed than non-graduates. Graduates were more likely to work in a high skilled post than non-graduates. Annual earning for graduates were higher than for non-graduates and reach a peak at a later age. So this is all the about the national graduate labor market. And other info means small increase in graduate recruitment in 2016 with more planned for 2017. What do biomed science graduates do? The biomed science, you can see they can become biochemist, they can become medical scientists, they can become laboratory technicians. It of the 25% in further study, a fifth are studying like a clinical medicine. Here you can see it in a pie diagram. Okay, then in other diagram you can also see the health profession, there are technicians and other professionals, some retailers, some catering and bar work, some scientist professionals and the other. Career for biomedical science graduates are like a wide range of options. First is pharma and biotechnology, then medical and allied professional, for example medicine and physician association, then scientific publishing, writing and editing, then many career opens to graduates with any degree, then teaching via further training, lab work in NHS, for example biomedical scientist, clinical scientist, then research degree for career as a scientist in academia, government or industry. Okay, these are some career options with any degree. Okay, that is accountancy, administration, marketing, broadcasting, counseling, human resources, law, sales, computing, sales, civil services, publishing, banking, social work, journalism, insurance, police, health service, teaching, film, etc. Now you can see what you want to use your degree, but not in a lab. Then healthcare is there, science communication is there, teaching is there, made cells is there, then patents are there. Okay, in medicine's 4 and 5 year program available to graduates, work experience, or critical shadowing and care experience, other NHS role like physician associate, physician assistants, other healthcare areas like physiotherapy, radiography, nursing, pharmacy, dietetics, veterinary medicines, etc. In science communication, the scientist or journalism, that is newspaper publications, learn science online, medical writing, that is PhD often needed for that, then scientific publishing, then public engagement, advertising, marketing and events, for example product launches and brand strategy. Then relevant work experience is important, that is societies, volunteering, blogging, etc. Then teaching, in teaching you can see the classroom experience, which is important experience with kids, student ambassador scheme, teaser days, mentoring. Then med sales, that is shadow a rep to find out if it is for you, summer placement in a pharma companies, etc. Then patents like good grades, second European language. Okay, gaining experience in internship, placements, part-time job, volunteering and research project. Today we have talk about thinking about you, what you would have, your skill, qualities, what you like, what's important to your values. Then researching what's out there, what other have done, what's available, organizing, etc. Then getting experience of applications, getting experience of different jobs to help you find out more what you want, etc. CV. Okay, now we'll see what next for you, which is reflect on your skill, research job sectors and your options, organizing some experience, internship, volunteering, placement, scientist, etc. Search for vacancies, how to write a CV, attend career events. Okay, thank you. So this is the end for today's lecture. Thank you for listening it, and uh, give your opinions in the comments. Thank you.